Your local radio station.
Senedd Talk Radio.
It's Friday, May the 7th. Welcome along to our coverage of the Senedd Elections 2021. Joining me in the studio today is Gwenoro Jones, former MP for Carmarthenshire and our political analyst. We'll be bringing you all the results as they come in, along with interviews with the candidates involved in the election process.
Your stories, your platform. This is Senedd Talk Radio.
Welcome along. My name's Alan Evans. This is Senedd Talk Radio. Dave, you have worked in the media industry and you know how that kind of can influence things. Jeremy Corbyn had a hiding, there's no doubt about that, from the media, probably contributed to his demise. Do you think that's a fair comment? Do you think the media has a big part to play in this, in the popularity stakes and who wins or loses?
Without a doubt. I think people tend to listen to the comments and the discussions that are focusing on these politicians, and they judge them by how well they perform. So really, it's a trial by media, isn't it? They look into the way in which their mannerisms are, how they react to questions that are being put to them by journalists, and what kind of answers they give as well. If they deliberately try to dodge the subject that's being asked to them and things like that, then people will obviously think that they can't trust them. And this element of transparency is something which I think a lot of politicians are struggling with at the moment. Getting back to what you're saying about Keir Starmer, it's just popped up here that he's announced that Labour has lost the trust of working people, he says.
That word again, the working people.
Yeah, which is interesting because obviously he's harking back to the days of when, like we were just discussing about Labour being the main party here in Llanelli, and how they were in control and how they supported people who were working in the industries which were typical of this area back in the 70s, and how we've seen the change in the political scene as well as the employment scene here in the area as well.
Yeah, well, that's probably the crux of it, really, is that politics is having to change, a chameleon-like, in order to keep up with the changes in society. We're going to take a musical break now and come back with Gwenoro Jones and Dave Hurford of Radio BGM after this.
Your local radio station.
We are Senedd Talk Radio.